William Vaughn says, I have not been using Blender. That's great. That's awesome. Always rely on chat for that information. Tyler Reed. Dude, the way he wrote it up here is great. I appreciate that. Tyler Reed. All right. 3D artist at Nerve Software. So design-wise, that's pretty cool. Some interesting shapes. There's some weird like warpy stuff going on that I'm trying to nail down. Man, this looks like you could be in like Kerbal Space. You know? Maybe like some Alien DLC or something. Ah, this is a good song. Well, what is it? Feels good, man. Feels good. This is cool though. I mean, I don't have too much to say about it. Maybe the edge here, like some of the thinner edges just need to be wider. I really like the thickness of this material. I mean, it just feels like a thought, right? Like you're just jotting down a thought. The rest is way more head. So, just looking at this stuff, Jesus, quick scanning of this, just real quick. Look at this stuff. What is this guy doing? You should remove this. You probably forgot it's there, because like that stuff, that's crazy. Love the material differences here. Might be a little like splotchy in the dirtiness. Yeah, looks pretty good though. Yeah, the progress is crazy actually. So wait, so this was 2 years ago. 10 months ago. 9 months ago. Man, the lighting in this is crazy. Is this so it's Unreal Engine. This looks nice. This looks like a, is this your classroom? At one of my classrooms at college, dude. That budget though. That budget. I don't know about so these whiteboards, I'm going to assume that you took screenshots of what people had written on the whiteboards and then leveled them and actually got them on the boards. But dude, the lighting, like the tone, it's like, it's scary spot on with reality. It breaks a little bit when you start getting closer to the props, mainly because like contact shadows maybe, or like the ambient occlusion between the screen and the table is broken here. The addition, so your attention to detail with the wires is one of the biggest reasons why this is holding up the way that it is. Like it really looks like a photo in that first image. It's those wires, man. Wait a minute, hang on. That's crazy. So the wires look unique, even though they're the same. I don't know how to explain that, but they look, it must be the angle. Slightly rotating the entire set is changing the way the wires have moved around. Later, Tej. Have fun. Have fun. But overall, this looks pretty nice. The floor is maybe lacking a little bit. It maybe just needs like a detail normal of like a carpet material. This looks like those industrial carpets where you can spill something on it and then it just like, they can mop it up. Like it never really soaks into any fabric or anything. It's like a plastic carpet. Awesome asset appreciation. Yeah, this stuff's dope. The attention to detail is quite impressive, actually. Yeah, your attention to these wires and the wire protection and the... Dang. The floor here looks really good here. I would almost widen the roughness so you could see more of that. But, like, these overhead lights are casting really interesting shadows on the floor. You want these chairs in your college? Chairs are important, man. Chairs are very important. They're very, very important. Is this... Are those windows? And they're just like... The shades are closed? Man, the lighting is like... If that's what that is, that's crazy. Because it feels like there's sun or outside light being blocked by blackout shades. Man, this is yeah, this is getting a like. This is pretty cool. This is very well done. All right, some Simon fan art. Gotta love it. Love the breakdown. Scene depth is actually kind of cool to see. There's a harsh line in your scene depth though, which I'm not sure of. I don't know how that's happening. It might be just the way that Unreal does it. Your grass, so when you're in the unlit view, your grass is quite bright compared to the rest of the trees. That's so weird because value-wise it seems. How is that happening? Detail lighting. So it must be the normals of the grass. If you point your grass normals averaging upwards, like not all perfectly straight up, but kind of scattered in an upwards fashion. You think about your grass assets as clumps. Near the edge of the clumps, you kind of have the normals face out, so it's kind of like a dome. You're going to get a much more realistic, kind of fluffy look to the way the light reacts with the grass. Like in here, it's pretty scattered all over the place. And because of that, I think the overall value goes down. Grassets. The value goes down, like the overall brightness, which is why your albedo is so light. These should be pretty close together. And that they shouldn't look this similar based off of what I'm seeing in the albedo. It's kind of crazy. Dude, overall though, I mean, it's pretty solid. The side here, you nailed the difference in lightness, which is cool. And it's cool that you went in and actually made the cars. This yellow, so usually in Simon's work, everything is pretty muted in color and whatnot, but at the same time, like it's a very overcasted, almost single tone image, right? It's very Sweden. These colors though, when these are present, they pop. So if you like look at the so we only have 10 more minutes, so I'll just keep carrying on with this this portfolio until we're done. If you guys have any questions, throw them my way. We'll do the other way around. So there's definitely some color matching that needs to be going on. I wonder if I can, so using this image, I'm just gonna dupe this one. Ref, we'll click the colored layer, we'll go to image, adjustments, match color. Which one is this? Titled 4, ref. It's not really doing it. It's kind of closer. Where's the So it's kind of matching the sky. You can see like it's maybe even a bit too saturated now. But what you really want is you want that yellow to pop that's on the road. So you got the yellow, you got the red cars, and then the red lights that are on here. Other than that, I mean, tuning the grass a little bit more so that these lighter areas are more in line with this kind of muted yellow, and you're basically there. It's pretty cool. Now this one, Kit Steady, that's freaking sick. Environmental Senior Project. So this is awesome. This looks like you had a lot of fun. Compositionally, it's pretty cool. I'm like, what? 3D viewer. Aha! Yes. So when I look around, this is cool. There's little details down here. This is nice. Whoa, this is like a hospital bed. A little concerning. So I noticed this guy felt a little low poly, and the edges felt a little sharp. So maybe look into that. This also terminates really quickly, so it feels like it doesn't have enough time to turn into that 90-degree turn. It's like adding some extra loops here and maybe making it happen lower. So like this pipe would be a little bit further down and then have more room to do the 90-degree turn. Like I wouldn't even make this part. I would take this piece, place it there, and then make this work with it. This area is pretty cool. So with this being a Wolfenstein, oh, this is nice too. Nice additions. Hire me, please. That's very good. I like that. 3D viewer versus marmoset scene. What's better in your opinion to showcase? That's a good question. I'll answer it after I finish this one. That's a really good question though. So the scene's dope. It's really, really nice. With this being a Wolfenstein scene, I really need I need a gun somewhere. I need some bullets spilled out. Maybe some, like, a thing to make bullets. But yeah, I mean, overall the scene is feeling nice. This is cool too. And this we call a signage. Having this type of stuff is really, really important. This, I feel like, should be covered with a bunch of other stuff. It feels like you're missing maybe that micro layer of storytelling propping. It's like the gun on the table, the bullet casings. I need to see a book that looks like a diary versus the other books. Maybe one of the drawers slightly open. Sleeping here, maybe you put a cup here. Maybe there's a little glass there. Maybe a book on top of this. Lots of pictures here. Maybe a picture's fallen. That's kind of like how these papers have fallen. Maybe some more curling on the paper. Some books stacked up here. More of this, basically. Maybe about 30% more of that detail around the space. Yeah. This is dope, though. You've definitely improved beyond this guy. The ambition was strong, and then it just kept going. This one is by far my favorite, though. This is super cool. I'm going to show people this at work tomorrow because it's crazy. Tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Man, my brain. What's that? A studio? No, it's a classroom, man. It's a classroom. Could be a studio, though, I guess. A small, like, indie studio. This would be a large indie studio, actually. Oh, it's CG. Dude, blew me away, too, man. Anyways, okay, so question came up. When you say 3D viewer, are you talking about Actually, sorry. Let me transition out of this.